Hey guys, this week I'm in a play at my church and I'm really excited about it. It's really funny. Today I get to deliver my hamster monologue. I'm going to have someone be recording Act 1 and 2. I apologize for some of the shaky camera during the second act, but it's really been a lot of fun and I think you guys are going to love it. Thanks for watching.
Here's your first clue. It's where you were supposed to go for your 11th birthday. Go there and you'll find another message from me and your next clue. Don't disappoint me, Douglas.
I told you we're doing it all wrong. We should have read the instructions first, Nick.
These instructions are for the weak, dude. That's a tree branch, Polly.
Oh.
See, we wouldn't even be stuck here if the GPS wouldn't let us into the middle of nowhere.
You're not in the middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of the DeSoto Falls campground, which is what you asked for.
Nobody blames you, Jasmine.
Oh, I do. This thing should have told us some instructions or something. Or did you hold them up to a brush for a while, too?
I come with a 156-page instruction manual.
So you mentioned, but we never saw them.
You probably lost it.
This ain't good for me.
All right, stand back. This looks like a job for take it!
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, you hand me that thing. Miss Polly, you hand me that other thing. I'm going in.
Man, I can't believe this. Can you believe my father's doing this to me?
Doing what?
Send me on this, whatever, treasure hunt. I mean, it's like he couldn't just give it to me? He makes me work for it. I mean, what kind of father does that? You must really hate me or something. Emma!
Thank you.
You know what? This is ridiculous. Hey, first thing in the morning, we're going home.
If you think that's best.
Yeah, I really do.
I had a guinea pig once.
Great.
I called him Mr. Chubs because he was so fat. He hated me.
I'm sorry.
He wouldn't play with me, he wouldn't cuddle, and he wouldn't wear the little hats I made for him.
They do look kind of funny.
I thought maybe he didn't like the way I smelled.
You do kind of stink.
Or maybe I just wasn't smart enough for him.
You did struggle in school.
Or maybe he just didn't like me pointing out how fat he was all the time.
It's me.
He sure was surly.
Is it getting cold? Maybe I should go look for some firewood.
Then he got really sick.
I guess not.
We took him to the vet, and they found an eraser stuck in his stomach. He must have thought it was a piece of gum or something. Anyway, they took it out, and he was fine. And he started playing with me. wear the little hats I made for him. And he lost weight, but I still called him Mr. Chubbs because Mr. Skinny just didn't sound as cute.
Too great.
I remember thinking, Mr. Chubbs didn't hate me after all. He just had an eraser stuck in his stomach. Isn't that funny?
So, what you're saying is, maybe my father didn't hate me. Maybe there's something more to this, like some metaphorical eraser stuck in his stomach, or maybe some good in him that I haven't done with, so I got to keep looking. Is that right?
I was just talking about my guinea pig. Did you still want to go look for firewood?
Yeah, this might take a while.
Maybe Jasmine can tell us what kind of wood we're looking for.
You know what? Maybe I might find my birthday cake. Remember? It's so fresh.
Go ahead, Miss Simonton.
I found their camp.
Well, don't let them see you.
There's no one here. What do I do now?
Have they found the next clue? The thumb drive?
I don't see anything like that.
Have you looked?
I'm looking. But the thumb drive is pretty small. It could be anywhere.
Honestly, Miss Simonton, I've asked you to do one small thing for me.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. Maybe you should have come yourself.
With a broken foot? That's not terribly practical, is it?
Nothing about this adventure is practical. I'm your secretary, not Indiana Jones.
Hey! Somebody else out here. Oh. I think it's worse. Oh, no. The tent ain't happening, Mom. Eddie gets worse. No, it can't get worse.
What?
Oh, man. Oh, no, wait. It can't get any worse.
have to ask, what's your name?
My name? Well, I can't remember the last time anyone asked me that. You see, I've lived in these woods since I was a babe. I've had very little contact with the outside world. The squirrels and the chipmunks, they're my closest friends. They hardly ever ask me anything, and when I tell them my name, I'm not sure they understand.
And your name is?
Oh, you probably couldn't pronounce it. I'll spell it for you. K-E-V-I-N.
John!
No! Kevin! It's Kevin! Oh, I'm impressed. You can pronounce it. Come and let yourself warm by my fire. Allow me to take your Vaseline.
You've been there your whole life?
That's right. It's not much to look at it, but it's home. And as you know, there's no place like home.
Oh, you've seen The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of what?
The Wizard of Oz. It's a movie. A very, very famous movie.
A famous what?
A famous movie. You've never seen a movie? You've never heard of a movie?
Can I interest you all in something warm to eat? I've got squirrel stew with fried chipmunk bacon. Sad but true, young lady. But it's the circle of life. The circle of life. That's what my mother used to say.
That's from The Lion King.
The lion what?
Hey, I think we're good on food. We really just need some shelter until the storm passes. And honestly, Kev, you've done way more than what you should have done.
Well, I've always an opinion on the kindness of strangers. Why, it was nary a fortnight ago when I found myself in quite a pickle. I was up by the falls trying to catch a catfish with a roll of twine I had stumbled upon when, spaghetti-o, I caught a large piece of driftwood instead. It pulled me into the river, and there I was, rolling on the river. Headed ever closer to the treacherous DeSoto Falls. And just before I plunged to my death, I spied a stranger on the bank. I shouted, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi! You're my only hope!" And at the last moment, he reached out his hand and pulled me to safety.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. Saved my life, he did. And when I asked him, why would you risk your life for mine, he said, you should love your neighbor, Kevin. You should always love your neighbor. And when I saw the four of you out in the woods earlier, I remembered what he said. No, there's only three of us.
I wasn't there, sorry.
Could have sworn there was another.
Hey, Polly, can you check on the letter?
Sure.
Please insert flash drive now.
There is no flash drive, Jasmine. We haven't found it yet.
Please insert flash drive now.
Holy smokes, Batman, would you look at that? Can I see that? Sure.
That's a cell phone. You use it to talk to people all over the world.
Well, I haven't seen anything like this for 2 weeks.
Really?
No, what do you mean? Well, the stranger who pulled me from the river, he had one exactly like this. He told me I would see it again someday, but I didn't believe him.
Who was he? What did he look like?
Well, come to think of it, he looked like an older version of you.
What?
Get up, man.
But before that, I owed you an explanation. For your 11th birthday, I promised to take you camping. We bought all the gear, we mapped out a route, and we had it all planned. But at the last minute, I had to cancel because of work. I wasn't the boss back then, so when my superiors told me I had to go, I felt I had to go. I worked hard to provide for you and your mom. You were given everything you need. A nice home, a good education, food and clothes. Surely you couldn't have expected me to choose one camping trip over all of that. Though I suspect as an 11-year-old, that's exactly what you expected. I'm just a man, Douglas, and I've made some mistakes, but I'm trying to be better. And now for your next clue. There's a mountain, and it's named after your great-great-grandfather. Find it and climb to the top. Jasmine will tell you what to do when you get there, but don't give up.
Do you know what mountain he's talking about?
Oh, not that I can think of. But you know what? I do remember. My dad left the family tree in the study.
Then let's go!
Wait a second. So, my father really saved you from the river? And he said all of that stuff about loving your neighbor? That was the man who gave you this?
One and the same.
Wow. I never knew he could be so selfless.
Sometimes people change.
No.
Yeah, I guess someone took that eraser out of the slide.
Well, I'm gonna nod as if that makes sense to me.
Well, I guess we'll go now. Hey, Nick, has this stopped raining?
Looks good!
Hey, thanks again, Kev. You know, we really would have gotten to do this without you.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. When you're part of the team.
You've never seen a movie? Never seen a what?
You gotta get going before it starts raining.
Hey, thanks again, Kev.
Bye now.
Have you guys seen snow before?
Dude, you know, we're from Beaumont. We don't even know what snow looks like.
It's yellow.
No, we gotta stay with the next time.